We had to wait a long time for that bright spot soup promise, but here it is. Home Depot was able to do something that many retailers were not, and that is report better than expected profits and revenue. It even blew past some same-store sales forecasts and raised its profit outlook for the year. That sent shares higher in trading, and Courtney Reagan takes a look now at what's working for the big box in orange.
Home Depot continues to be a rare bright spot in retail. The world's largest home improvement retailer is in a sector that continues to grow thanks to a strong U.S. housing market.
In 2007, the median age of a house in the U.S. was 31 years old. Today, it's about 39, and the value of the housing stock is a lot higher than it was back then. So consumers are re-engaging in this category, and Home Depot is picking up their fair share.
Home Depot says it watches how much people spend on average for signs of weakness in housing and home improvement trends that aren't explained by weather, currency, or other negative factors. But right now, spending trends are strong.
What could derail Home Depot would be a slower housing market. I don't see that happening anytime soon. If interest rates were to rise dramatically, that could be a problem. But again, I don't see that happening either.
Home Depot customers are a mix of professionals like contractors or plumbers and do-it-yourselfers. Home Depot says professionals bought more and spent more than the DIYers again this quarter.
The professionals shop at Home Depot, not at Lowe's. So that has been a big benefit to them across the board. But they also just execute about as well as any retailer ever has.
Home Depot CFO Carol Tomei told me the retailer also got a sales lift at its locations near a competitor that's closing stores. Even though the prices are better at the liquidation sales, shoppers are choosing to buy from Home Depot, likely because it's not going anywhere if they need support for their purchases down the road. And Amazon may be grabbing market share from many other retailers, but Tomei says she thinks Home Depot is more Amazon-proof because purchases are project-oriented rather than just one-off items. It's a sentiment analysts agree with. Shoppers may look online in advance, but ultimately buy the paint in store after speaking with an employee, for example. Plus, nearly half of all online orders are picked up in its stores, and Amazon doesn't have that option.
This morning on Amazon.com, a Rubbermaid Brute 50-gallon wheeled trash can was about 12.5% more expensive than Home Depot. Why? These are very hard to ship from a cubic and value perspective. There are some embedded advantages to taking a pallet of that product, putting it close to the customers.
While bad weather led to lower sales early in the quarter, April sales were very strong. Home Depot says sales so far in May have been very good. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Courtney Reagan.